Welcome to my first ever photo walk with live funny commentary. What makes this funny? Oh, you boy, you wait and see. You wait and see. All right, let's get some logistics out of the way. I'm shooting today with a Sony A7C and the 16 to 35 millimeter power zoom. That's right, power zoom. Now, why do I use a power zoom lens? It's because it zooms. It zooms, and I enjoy when things are moving in and out and in and out continuously. I like that. All right. I like it in my sauce. I like it. Here's the first photo right here. Look at this beautiful photo. I am in Greenville, South Carolina. Beautiful city that I live in. And in the middle of the city, right in the downtown, there's a beautiful park called Falls Park. And it's got a beautiful waterfall right in downtown. I saw this building. I've noticed this before. You can stand right there and take a photo and you don't appear in the photo. Look at that. Is that not magic? That's magical to me. I'm standing right there. Who took the photo? Who took the photo? Now, listen, I want to let you guys know that all my presets are available in your editing app. The presets are hitting auto. Okay. You hit the auto button. That's all the editing that I do. Okay. And by the way, I am recording this with the DJI Pocket 3. Of course, I'm going to put affiliate links down because I want to make a little bit of dough with the affiliate links. If you buy from those links, I make a little bit of money. All right, I'm telling it to you straight. It's just a small commission, but hey, if you want to support me, if you like what I'm doing, if you like this video, if you like this style of video where I'm taking photos and walking around showing you a city combined all in one, please, let me know. You can support that by throwing me a little bit of dough. Okay. Now, listen, I'm not here to sell you all this time. Okay. Now, here we're coming up to the waterfalls. These are the waterfalls I was telling you about. Downtown Greenville is such a beautiful city. I mean, you are walking around restaurants and then boom, you got these waterfall right here. Okay. And as I was taking these photos, I noticed I was looking around and I looked below me and I noticed that there's a cute couple. I'm going to show you that pretty soon. First of all, I'm going to be taking some photos of the beautiful waterfalls. I chose to go out. Yeah, look at it. It's so beautiful. It's wonderful. Now, it looks beautiful, but you don't want to be getting in that water, okay? There's a lot of contamination, a lot of stuff going on in that water. I see people let their kids go into that water. It is not safe. There's signs all over saying, yo, this is from raw sewage water. Anyways, I look down and look, there's this cute couple right near the water, just kissing and holding each other and being cute and romantic. I was like, I got to take a bunch of pictures of this. I start snapping away. And it's such a beautiful sight. Now, of course, the point of view could have been better. I mean, what is this? It looks like a hawk was taking this photo. Okay. What am I? I ain't no hawk. But this is the vantage point that I had. They were just giggling and kissing. Definitely a memory that they're going to be telling their great great grandchildren. Our first day, we went on the waterfall and we kissed. And this creepy ass photographer took photos of us. But yeah, anyways, so Greenville, beautiful city. This waterfall is right downtown. The park is right downtown. It's so awesome. I mean, look how beautiful this waterfall is. People, I'm taking pictures at different focal lengths. I'm not really super used to zoom lenses, so this is one of the first zoom lenses I've bought in 10 years. This is the bridge. This is a suspension bridge, and it moves as you walk. It's built to do that. And this family right here that you see, they're gonna pop up a little bit later. I'll mention it to you, but there's a little funny thing that happens. But anyways, so suspension bridge, it moves up and down as you're walking. Just families come by and they take photos all the time. It's really really cute. And people are sometimes freaked out. This lady like moved over to the left. I don't know what she's doing. I was just like, excuse me. I just zipped on by so I can continue my walk to try to find some nice photos. But yeah, waterfall, beautiful downtown. It's more beautiful than the photos that I'm taking right now. But I just saw a person sitting there. I was like, let me take a picture. Nice framing. Got little golden ratios. And I just went wide. Okay, yeah. So I haven't bought a zoom lens or used a zoom lens. There's a little family there. I like that with the waterfalls. So there's a point of interest. So zoom lenses, I have not purchased and used a zoom lens in over 10 years. But then I said, I want to, do a little travel vlog. I went to Scandinavia with my girlfriend. I needed a wide lens. Okay. And there wasn't really any good Sony options. I wanted to stick with Sony. I know here I attempt to take a photo, but I missed it. So no photo to share there. But I was looking at all these different types of lenses, and there were no Sony lenses. I looked at Sigma, I looked at Tokina, I looked at Tamron, other lenses, but I said I want to stick with Sony. I have the best autofocus capabilities with the lenses and the best IBIS too. And so I found this 16 to 35. There's a little accordion player guy. He sometimes shows up downtown. I was like, let me get up close, take a photo. Boom, got some photos of him. Really nice. Again, presets available. No purchase necessary. Just hit the auto button. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, with the lens, I said, this looks cool. It's f4, but for a vlog, I'm going to be outside. I don't really need anything more than f4. So I took a chance. I grabbed that lens, and I really love it. It is an f4, but the zoom range is really nice, and that power zoom is fun. In my Scandinavian vlog, I do a bunch of those power zooms. I saw this little family. It looked like a mother was taking photos of their daughter and friends and in nice dresses. I was like, let me just snap that. I don't want to like get in on the photo. That's their photo. You know, you got to respect their photo and their framing and everything. So I was just, let me just capture the moment. So just grab that moment right there. And it's really cute. You know, I could have gone up, you know, now I'm thinking about maybe I should have gone up, hey, can I grab a photo? Beautiful, beautiful flowers right here. I like getting down low. And speaking of, it's an f4, but if you put it up to 35 and I put an f4 right here, and you're going to see it does have some bokeh. Look at that. That's an f4. It is a full frame after all, the Sony a7C. So it's not that bad. It's not the main point of the lens. You know, people get caught up too much with the 2.8, 1.8. Nah, man, I don't buy any lens that's slower than a, you know, f2. It's like, okay, calm down, Mr. Moneybags. Not all of us has that kind of money. So Sony, they came out with this f4 power zoom. And I was thinking at the time, like, oh, that would be nice if I put on my gimbal, which, by the way, I hate gimbals. I bought a gimbal, tried using it. God, it's so annoying. Not really a big fan. This is a really nice vantage point right here. Taking a nice photo of the entire landscape and the entire area. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. What a beautiful park. I love Falls Park. I love Greenville. Honestly, Greenville is such a beautiful city. Wonderful people. You know, just continue to walk around. Anyways, people are just like so caught up on the, oh, I need it faster than this, I need it faster than that. It's like, what kind of photos are you taking? You're taking photos out in the direct sunlight. You don't need no f1.8 or whatever, okay? Buddy, f5 is fine. Just stick with f5. Stick with the limitations. Now, I'm saying all of this, okay? I'm saying all of this, but I was looking at that new, Sony just came out with a new lens. 16 to 24, 28, 25 or something like that, f2.8. I'm like, oh, one extra stop, a little more bokeh. Look, I'm trying to, you know, adjust the settings. I saw this cute little yellow flower. Again, 35. Look at my beautiful chin. Look at that chin here. Look at that nose. Again, 35 millimeter, f4, get up close enough, boom. The background turns into butter. Okay, you ever have some butter? You get the butter and you spread it all over your lens. Okay, you don't need to do that because the lens is already buttery. So, yeah, anyways, I took it on a vlog. I put it on my personal channel. Look at this beautiful, beautiful plants right here. I just, you know, in that photo, I was thinking, oh, there's a center, beautiful flower and surrounding. Let me get some bokeh. It'll look beautiful. So I snapped that picture. And then here, I didn't put the DJI Pocket 3. I didn't point it down. But I'm trying to get a shot on the railing. See, I've been trying to get a shot like that. I said, let me try wider. I've been trying to get a shot like this where, you know, the thing that I put it on, it's just super blurry. And then the foreground is crisp. You know, I've been trying to take a photo like that for over 70 years, you know, and I just can't get it right. But I keep trying. Okay, that's the thing with photography. You just got to keep trying. It's the same thing with life. You just got to keep trying. You're going to fail. I failed, you know, over 4 million times in everything that I do. I play guitar. I try to do some YouTube videos. I fail. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just keep trying. You know, I'm not going to give up. So right here again, you know, what I saw in this photo is like, whoa, geez, this guy is packing. All right, man, I was a little jealous. So I was like, let me take a photo so I can remember what I wish I was like. Okay, so that's what that photo was. Anyways, so I would link the vlog, but it's on my personal YouTube channel. I'm not posting it here on the photography creative channel. It's my creative channel, basically. But it worked out wonderfully. The cool thing about this lens too is that it's lightweight. Okay. By the way, did I tell you that there's affiliate links below? Listen, I want to eat. Okay. I don't want to be buying the store-bought bread anymore. Okay. I saw the Dave's bread. I want to try that sometime. And you can help me do that. All right. You can help me get the Dave's organic bread by buying from my affiliate links where I make commission and money off it. Okay. I saw some leading lines here. The trash can ruins it. I don't understand why they have these trash cans out here like this. Okay. It's supposed to be a beautiful park. Look at this family biking along. People are, there's a runner in front of us. People run and bike. And this is part of the Swamp Rabbit Trail, which is 7 miles, a 7-mile long trail that goes through all of Greenville, all the hot spots and all these beautiful areas, all the way up to Traveler's Rest, which is the next town over. And people like biking. And here's more Falls Park right here. And so, yeah, the power zoom lens is wonderful. It's so lightweight. I think it's 360 grams. It's it protrudes a little bit. You have to have some reasonability in terms of like, okay, it's going to be a little long, but it doesn't add much weight to the camera. And I'm using the Sony A7C, which is already a lightweight full frame lens camera. I used to shoot Fujifilm. I love Fujifilm. Shot it for over 700 years. But the cameras keep getting bigger. One of the reasons why I love the Fujifilm is because it was so small. I got the X-T1. Look at this beautiful flower. I love getting the flower, and then there's flowers in the background. You get all these colors. The highlights are a little hot in that photo, but that's okay. All right, I'm not gonna go crazy, pull down the highlights. Some people, take a photo and they pull the highlights all the way down. It's like that's not what was happening. Okay, but again, it comes down to your creativity. Maybe you want to overblow the highlights. Maybe you want to make a creative image. I'm more like, for this style of video and photos, I'm trying to capture what I see. So I'm not going to go in there and pull the highlights down. So anyways, Sony A7C with this lens is very lightweight. Zoom lenses, I haven't used them that much. Oh yeah, okay. So I saw this scene where we got the waterfall, we got the family here. I'm like, let me capture this. This is going to be beautiful, okay? And I have National Geographic on speed dial because I said to myself, this is it. This is the photo that's going to give me a National Geographic. Look at that. Look at that. It is a capture. It is a scene. Families enjoying their day. It's summertime. It's more crowded than usual. The kids are out. Usually during the weekdays at this time, it's pretty empty because kids are at school, but it's summer. Families got to bring their kids down here. Walking over to the waterfalls. It's active. We got kids climbing the rocks. We got mommies sitting up there on top of the rocks. We got people taking selfies. I'm like, let me capture this right here. Boom. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? What a wonderful, wonderful scene. Of course, the skyline for this photo, or the sky looked beautiful before the Bank of America building. I used to come to Greenville 10, 12 years ago when I used to go to Clemson University. They didn't have that Bank of America and those apartments, the Decca apartments right there. And it looked a lot more beautiful. But now it's there because business, these banks, they got to make money. All right. And Greenville looked amazing. We got a guy walking by here. I'm trying not to step on his toes. We got cute two people here sitting and doing art. And I was like, let me turn this around. I got the bridge at the top, the family, and then you got kids crossing. Look at that. That's a beautiful scene. That's a beautiful scene. Anyways, on the right, we have here two people doing some artwork. I was going to ask to take their photos, but this type of video and photo journey was just like capturing what I see as is. Now, I used to do street photography. I used to ask people, hey, can I take your portrait? Hey, can I take your portrait? And that's really fun. But do you want to see me do photos like that? Go ahead, super chat down below. Again, I want to switch over to the Dave's organic bread. Okay, I'm not going to make it happen by myself. Super chat, let me know what you want. Look at this. I love this scene. We got the kids walking, and then I was like, let me see if I can blow up the foreground a lot more to give this image some depth. All right. Look at that. Look at that. If only I got the focus on the kids. All right. That one would have won me, I don't know, 700 photography prizes. But of course I missed the focus. And then I'm like, Oh, let me try to do it with the leaves here. So I'm trying to take this photo. Guess what? None of them are in focus. I even switched to manual focus to try to get it. You think I got it? No, I didn't get it. You're not going to see that photo. Okay. That photo was deleted. Okay. There's sometimes some photos before I hit the shutter button, I know it's going to delete it before I hit the shutter button. So the question is, why do I hit the shutter button? Why do I even click that image? Why do I waste my time uploading into the computer? You want to know why? Because I want to remind myself. I want to remind myself how much of a dumbo I am. Anyways, I was just joking. Here's the photo right here. As you can see, manual focus. You really got to use the eyepiece if you want to use manual focus. And if anyone has ever used a Sony A7C, you know that the viewfinder is useless. All right, it's made for babies. They actually, I read an article where they're like, how can we get away with saying that it's for a viewfinder? And what they did is they went to a local hospital and they got newborns to check out the camera. Here's a beautiful photo. This I took a photo of this because this tree is new. This tree was not there before. Somebody planted it there, and I feel like it's gonna, affect the view. But who cares? Who cares what I think about the view? Anyways, they went to a local hospital, and brand newborns. They just cut the umbilical cord. They put up the camera and they made sure that it fits on the eyeball so that they can legally say that the viewfinder does fit on a human eyeball. Okay. But they don't say that it was from newborns. Okay. Because no adult can use that viewfinder. The only reason why I use the viewfinder is to review images when it's really sunny outside. But lately, I don't even review images anymore. I just take the photo. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, if it's critical, if the photo is like a portrait or a family photo, I want to make sure I got the autofocus, then I'll check the image. If not, I'm not going to look at the image anymore. Just, say to yourself, oh, it's like the film camera days. They just took the photo. They didn't know if it was in focus. Just be an uber hipster about it. Anyways, I'm walking up. I'm walking up here. See this cute family. This family over here on the left were so adorable. They're walking around. One of the people in the family was taking photos and taking videos. And remember that family I mentioned up on the bridge? They're going to pop back later. They show up right here. I'm going over here to take a photo of this family on the bridge. I would have preferred if they were facing my way, but I was like, let me just take a picture of this. So I'm over here composing, taking a photo. Look, the one person in the front taking photos and videos of them. And as I'm doing that, then someone over on my left is like, oh, we don't want to ruin your shot. This is sweet old man. Look, he's so sweet. And I'm like, oh, man, no worries. Nothing got messed up. So sweet. People are so amazing. Honestly, people are so kind. People will wait when you go to take a photo. They'll wait for you to finish before they walk in front of you. As I'm walking around Greenville is one of those cities you can walk around. People will smile at you. People will say, hey, how's it going? People will say hello. It's normal. It's completely normal. People will be smiling. Look at this photo I took right here. It's kind of a little bit hazy because of the way the sun is right now. But beautiful scene. But people in Greenville are so nice. They're so sweet. They're so kind. They're so nice. I love Greenville. 95% of America is like that. 95% of America, people will be smiling at you. People will be saying hello. People will be enjoying your company. I know I enjoy their company. I know I like it when they're smiling at me. All right. Certain people who smile at me, it's like, oh, wow. It also helps that I'm smiling too. I smile at people. I say hello when they look at me. People are so kind. Anyways, this is a little Furman, used to be the original Furman University entrance. It used to be located in downtown Greenville. So they have this little memorial and this plaque, to commemorate the historical significance. I made sure to get that photo completely straight, as you can see. No one can shoot a photo straighter than me, okay? Let's get that straight. Okay, did I mention that the Sony A7C, I love it. I love how small it is. I love how lightweight it is. I took a shot right here of these people. I wish they were looking toward. I don't know why I take photos like that. Sometimes I personally am not the biggest fan of taking photos where everyone is facing away. Of course, it depends on the subject matter, what's happening in the scene. But if the main focus is people looking away, it's just like, I don't know. I'm not into that. I like it when people are looking towards me, I can see their face. It has something to do with their face. It has something to do with their eyes. I want to see their eyes. I want to see their beautiful eyes. I want to see their beautiful face. Okay. Sony A7C. Yeah. So did I tell you the story of how I got the Sony A7C? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it right now in between these photos. So I put up for sale my Fujifilm X. So I bought it. Okay, listen. Bought. This is the money shot, by the way. I keep National Geographic on speed dial because one day, boom, I'm gonna take a beautiful photo here, and it's just gonna be perfect. Perfect timing, perfect composition, perfect colors. That photo, it wasn't that it. All right, it was not it, and I'm probably never gonna take a photo like that. But I keep trying. Photography is failure. That's why a lot of people, they get cameras, they take photos, and then they stop doing it after a couple months because they realize, oh man, there's a lot of stuff to do here. I'm going to be filmed. I'm going to be taking crappy photos. Listen, 99% of the time, I'm taking crappy photos. And you are too. You are too. Okay? Think about this. Think about this. Think about all the big famous photographers you know. The photos. Oh yeah, here I'm trying to take a photo in between the trees. I try to do that every now and again. You try to shoot through things. I remember that scene in Barry Lyndon where the camera is going through the wall out of nowhere. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those highlights. Just completely clipped. Complete buffoon. I am a complete buffoon. I don't even know why I'm taking. Anyways, so I had a Sony A7 III. The curiosity got the best of me. I bought a Sony A7 III. I was blown away. Before that, I had a Fujifilm X-T3 and an X-T4. Look at that. I like the line, the bokeh line on the left right here. Now, what is the photo of? I don't know. You tell me, okay? No, listen. That photo I shot, everything was perfect, okay? Listen, if anybody asks, if any curators, if anyone wants to sell my photos, that I planned that photo. I took 4 decades to figure out the lighting, the positioning of that photo. No, listen, okay, it looked cool. I took the photo, okay? A lot of people be making stuff up about what they were thinking with the photo, what they were doing, or whatever. Nah, I just took the photo, okay? I thought it looked cool. So anyways, I bought a Sony A7 III. This scene here, there's so many great picturesque spots at Falls Park in Greenville, South Carolina. Look at this photo. Beautiful, beautiful photo. Very nice and wide, nice and wide. So I had a Sony A7 III. I just wanted to try it, go full frame. I used to have a Fujifilm X-T3, X-T4. I got it. I was blown away by the eye autofocus. I was like, what the heck? The eye autofocus in the X-T4 is like 1 out of 700 shots you'll get in focus. The A7 III, I remember I was taking photos of my friend rollerblading. We did a photo shoot. Look at this fun little cute family over here in the water. I was like, let me take that photo. Honestly, I wish I went to a lower angle. I don't like that angle as much. And then I was walking and look at this guy. He's a biker, I guess. Maybe that's his bicycle. And he's just taking a nap. I envy these kind of people. I cannot take a nap like this. All right. I am a spoiled brat. I have to have a dark room. I have to be quiet. Wait, I took a nice photo right here. It's just like I got the guy and the bike in the thirds. I was thinking thirds there. If anybody asks, okay. In reality, I was just, let me get him in the third. I'll just take the photo. Maybe the bike's in the other third. It'll look nice compositionally. Okay. So I gotta be in a quiet room to sleep. Anyways, Sony A7 III. I bought a used one for $900, and I was blown away by the eye autofocus. One of my friends was rollerblading. I was holding the autofocus button down. This is a cool shot here. I was like, we got the bicycle in a profile view, and this guy's sleeping. We have a little story here, right? So I frame it up. Boom. Look at this. This is a good shot. Honestly, I think out of all the shots today, that's the best shot I took. So I got the Sony A7 III used, $900, 1,000 shutter count, whatever. Blown away by the eye autofocus. My friend is rollerblading. As he's rollerblading towards me, it's locked onto the eye. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is a game changer. I didn't even realize. The A7 III is what? 7, 8 years old. The Fujifilm X-T4 was just a year old at that time. I was like, wow, I cannot believe this. And full frame. We have this cute little, I think it's her daughter right here on the left. And then the lady, as I was walking by, she smiled at me and said, hey, hello. She had a cute little dog right there. It's so friendly, so friendly. People in America and Greenville are so friendly. So anyways, Sony A7 III. Yeah, blown away, full frame. I got the Zeiss 55. The sharpness was insane. Sharpness and the eye focus. insane, so amazing. I was like, all right, I'm done with crop sensor. I'm done with Fujifilm. This is it. Look at this. This is a cool picnic area. And then I saw a bicyclist going by, and I tried to capture them at the right moment. Look at this. Boom. Did I get it? No, I didn't. So, but it's the thought that counts. Okay, it's the thought that counts, guys and girls and everything in between. Everybody who's watching this, it is the thought that counts. So, Sony A7 III. Yeah, put my Fujifilm X-T4 and one lens I had up for sale, put it on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so what's happening here? I didn't point the camera down, but I'm trying to, I think I do point the camera down a little bit later so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to wait for a bicyclist to come down. And then I realized, hey, the camera's rolling. I don't want to bore people to death. So I was like, all right, let me just switch it up and move around. So let me continue the story. I put it up for Facebook Marketplace, the Fujifilm with a lens. Some person messages me and they're like, hey, I have a Sony A7C and the 20 millimeter G lens, and I'm not a big fan of it. I want to switch to Fujifilm. Do you want to do a trade? And I'm like sitting here doing the math. My Fujifilm X-T4 with a lens, I think I had the 35 millimeter f 1.8, I think. I think so. Anyways, so and he has a Sony A7 and the 20 millimeter f1.8G, and I'm like, yo, if I trade this right now, my stuff is valued at least $600 more than his. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, I also have this Sony B1MC mic. It's a mic that goes into the hot shoe, no wires needed, and it's a shotgun mic, extremely good quality. And I'm like, okay, can I just give you $100 for that? He's like, yeah, sure. We meet up. I give him the camera and the lens, and I give him $100 and I take the camera. I was just so amazed. I was like, what the heck? How did this even happen? And then here I saw these two trees right here and the one tree trunk like going to the right. So I was like, oh, this is really interesting. Composition wise, boom, I take the photo. Look at that. Beautiful colors. Beautiful soft colors coming from this lens and from this camera. So yeah, we traded. And now I have the Sony A7C. I have the 20 millimeter f1.8G. Love that lens. So sharp. You get bokeh. Even though it's so wide, you get beautiful bokeh. Just one of my favorite lenses. It's an incredible lens. If you have never had it, you know, I'll link it below with an affiliate link. I'll make money if you buy from that. Okay, just letting you know. But you should definitely try it out. Okay, even if you don't use the affiliate link, even if you don't want to support me. Hey, listen, I understand if you don't want to support me. Oh, I love getting low like this. I love it because it's so busy, and then you open up the aperture, you get super depth of field, and you get some beautiful photos. As you're going to see coming up, I'm going to take this beautiful photo, got really low, f4, 35 millimeter, boom. Look at that. That just reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Okay, you ever seen that movie? If you've seen that movie, comment below. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with Mick Moranis. You know, it's so funny that I mentioned his name because I was just Googling him. I watched Spaceballs for the first time in 15 years. My girlfriend never saw it. I was like, let's watch Spaceballs. Funny, not amazingly funny. But Rick Moranis was in there. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He was in that. He was in Ghostbusters. And then what happened to him? Beautiful, beautiful shot. Just, you know, I like how it's empty right here. We got the road in the middle. And now I'm walking down to this little more secluded area of the park. You know, it's super busy by the big waterfall. But over here, it's more secluded. Less things going on. And I don't know if you caught it, but there was a hawk that just flew by. There's some hawks that fly around here. They swipe down. I've seen hawks swoop down and catch snakes, grab snakes, take them to their lair, you know, play with them. You know, what I'm putting in my head is they're having card games. He's just coming over for a fun time. I'm not thinking that he's probably eating him alive, which, you know, that is what's happening. But I just put in my head that they're just going to go play some card games. So, Sony A7C, you know, my first, I've shot full frame cameras before, but I never owned one. Look, it's beautiful. I get the tree trunk in the bottom left to get some depth right here. Just beautiful scene, beautiful scene. So, Sony A7C, I took that to my trip, Scandinavia. It's like basically the perfect camera. No video recording limit, super tiny. Look at my beautiful head right there. Oh yeah, I'm pointing down because I wanted to get a shot, and I was like, I actually remembered this time to look down to show you guys what is happening. So I'm trying to get this. There's like a line of light that's coming into this area with some stuff in the tree trunk. Look at that. Look at, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Maybe if I cool down the highlights a little bit, put a filter on it, you know, adjust the blues, maybe it'll come out really amazing. But anyways, this is the secluded area right here. Sony a7 III, you know, affiliate link below. The prices are getting low on those cameras. It's like 1,200 now, 1,300. I think brand new, maybe 1,500. And you can get it with my affiliate link below, where I will make money, by the way. I want to be transparent with you guys. I will get a kickback. It's only like 2 to 5%, I think. Amazon emailed me and they said, hey, we're going to give you extra bonus. So you get extra 2-3%. It's like, great. Too bad nobody buys anything from affiliate links. Now I know why there's so many channels. Look at this. I saw these trees right here. Again, there's the f4 lens on full frame, 35 millimeter. And you get a lot of great bokeh. A lot of great bokeh. So, yeah, okay. Sony a7C, super lightweight, full frame, unlimited recording time. The only thing, there's like a couple things that are kind of annoying about it, okay? The viewfinder is unusable, except if you're a newborn baby. It'll fit your eye then. So it's not 100% unusable, but it's unusable for 99% of people. And another thing is the usability. The usability. I wish. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a kind of nice photo. I like the colors here. I like the tree branch on the right. Cool composition. If you guys like these photos, guys, girls, everything in between, you know, comment below. Let me know what's your favorite. Put a timestamp. Be like, oh, I like that photo. I like that photo. Because sometimes I don't even know if I'm taking a good photo. Again, like I said, 99% of the time, the photos are dookie. It's a brown dookie water. Maybe you can help me out. Let me know what photos you want to see more. By the way, super chat. If you do a super chat or a thanks below, you choose what the next subject of my photo walk will be. You can choose landscape. You can choose taking pictures of people without knowing. You can choose people taking portraits of people, asking to take portraits of people. I used to do that all the time. Walk up to strangers, hey, can I take your photo? I had no problem doing that. You know, do a thanks below, which, by the way, a thanks is you send me money. You put a comment with money, because, you know, I'm over here, guys, I'm eating Food Lion yogurt, okay? Do you want to see me eating Food Lion yogurt for the rest of my day? I always look at the Chobani yogurt. I look at the... I promised myself I wasn't going to get emotional. Okay, there's a cool little boulder. I love taking a photo of this boulder that sits here. And I noticed there's some spiders. There's spiders walking around. They blend in super well. Like, look up close, like zoom in with your phone right now and look at those spiders in the center. I was like, that's cool. We got some bokeh going on in the back. That's just a cool photo. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know. Okay, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. All right, because I took the photo. It's in the video. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Huh? You ain't going to do nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Comment below. Go ahead, comment below. See what happens. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, anyways. Yeah. And then I saw this butterfly flying around. I was like, oh man, I bet I can capture this butterfly, but the butterfly's far away. I got a super wide lens, but look, I caught it. Look at that. I caught it. Now, you know, maybe the colors could have been better. Composition could have been better. Lighting. The lighting is, you know, it's kind of overcast right now. So everything is kind of like washy, soft. So it didn't help, you know, if I had some directional lighting or something. And now I'm trying to capture a little bit more, you know, because I am David Attenborough. Okay. I'm trying to get his job right now. And I made sure that you guys can see my, my shoes. You know, that's the optimal way to learn how to take the photo. Anyways, I love the DJI Pocket 3 because you can just double tap on the joystick. It realigns. I love the Pocket 3. Honestly, I love the Pocket 3. The quality is not like a full frame camera, but it is so tiny and small. It makes you want to pull it out more. Okay, and I didn't think I was going to say a sentence like that in this video. It makes you want to pull it out more because it's so easy to use. I saw this sleeve over here. I was like, let me try to take some photos with this sleeve. And make sure that you share this with National Geographic, all right? Because this photo coming up, you never seen anything like this photo, okay? I'm not sure you want to see a photo like this, but here it is, okay? It's beautiful. I'm just taking a picture of the leaf. Bokeh, again, 35 millimeter f4. Do you need more bokeh than this? Do you need, get up close? Beautiful photo. And then, I was like, let me take a photo that's not clear. Because I often think about that. I'm like, I want to take blurry photos. I want to take photos of like, that Japanese street photographer. He only takes blurry photos. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm actually calling National Geographic right now. I already emailed them. I emailed them like, yo, get me in. I want to be on the front page. There's that Japanese photographer. He does street photography. What I love about him is he's when I remember the name, I'll put it up on screen. I can't remember his name. Beautiful scene. Look at those colors. Fantastic colors coming from the ASMC. Anyways, all of his photos, not all of them, but most of them are just blurry. But they're beautiful. They're captivating. It's black and white, blurry. What I love most about that guy is he's still doing photos to this day. He got famous in the 60s, 70s. He's still taking photos. He doesn't give a rat's booty about gear. He takes photos with a little point and shoot camera. He's a professional photographer. Boom. That's beautiful. If somebody was walking by there, that would be a beautiful photo. So maybe I'll think about that next time. Anyways, the guy doesn't care about gear. He takes photos blurry, black and white, point and shoot cameras to this day. Gear snobs can suck it. Okay, it's not about gear. People get too wrapped up in gear all the time. I need this lens, I need this camera. Bro, the iPhone exists. All right, camera sales are down. Actually, I saw some data that camera sales are actually up for the first time in 10 years. And these cameras are incredible. Anyways, look at this beautiful waterfall right here. This is the Baby Falls Park waterfall. And I used to like coming down here all the time, just sitting right down here. I was like, let me take this photo. We got a little family thing going on. But what I think happened is the dad or the mom was like, hey, there's someone trying to take a photo. Don't get in the photo. Told his kids, to come back a little bit, not to mess my shot up, which is really nice. But I was hoping that they were going to be in the photo. So anyways, I took these photos. Beautiful waterfall. If you come down here around golden hour time, it is beautiful. The light is hitting the water. Good directional lighting. I chose to go out at the best time of the day. This is 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 2 p.m. 95 Fahrenheit, which is about 30 degrees Celsius outside with a bunch of humidity. Because, I'm a genius. Look at me, I'm a genius. I'm just walking around with the DJI pointing down, and I'm like, you guys can watch my legs. You guys can watch my legs. I forgot to bring the camera up. But anyways, gear snobs, don't get, this happens with me. I don't know if you can relate. Let me know in the comments if you can relate. I watch gear review videos, and then I don't go out and take photos. And I go watch gear reviews videos, gear review, and then I'm buying new gear, and then I'm using the justification of buying gear to go out and take photos. Yeah, that's not the right mindset. Okay, everything that's coming out is good. There was this whole kerfuffle online. Yeah, see, there we go. I always like taking photos where I did a wide shot, a more zoomed in shot where the foreground or the thing that the camera's on is blurry. I like taking shots like that. I'm trying to figure out how I can take an amazing shot like that. Maybe that's it. You can let me know. But anyways, what happens? There was a whole kerfuffle when the Panasonic S9 came out. People are complaining that the photos the camera's a throwaway from Panasonic, and they invited all these spend millions of dollars on these influencers to come. That's advertising today, boys, girls, and everything in between. That's advertising. Why are you going to spend money doing ads and putting stuff on Facebook ads and Google ads when you can, pay for these influencers, plane tickets, meals, hotels, and give them a non-final photo. Look at this beautiful scene right here. This is a good shot. This is a good one. Do you agree? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I take good shots. Like I mentioned before, let me know. Anyways, yeah, the companies, they're paying for the people to come, paying for their, hotels, giving them a camera, giving them free gear, giving them all this free stuff. That's advertising nowadays. That's what you have to understand. This is advertising. It makes them way more money than just throwing stuff on Google and Facebook and traditional magazine ads. It doesn't make any money anymore. Instead, use these influencers that are trusted, and they give them cameras without final firmware, without raw images. It's a little messed up. Okay, it's a little messed up. I don't care about all that. I understand all that. Look at this beautiful right here. This is the best photo I've ever taken. That's the best photo I've ever taken. I've actually gone through all my photos and deleted all my folders on my hard drive, deleted all my photos on my phone, because that's it. You know, that once you take the best photo ever, you don't need any more photos. Okay. And that was the best photo ever material. And I saw that someone had a little Hello Kitty hat sitting here on the side. I was like, oh, let me take a picture. This is cute. It's get some props with the kawaii people. If you're kawaii, if you're kawaii, you know, like you like baby metal, stuff like that, K-pop, J-pop, you know, let me know. Anyways, cute. So I don't care about all that. What I care about is when you're doing the video, tell us, let us know. It's legally you have to do that. A lot of these influencers, they're not doing it. They're not saying, hey, Panasonic paid for the trip, the meals, gave us the camera. They're not saying it. It's like, oh, it's implied that all this is like, no, the FTC is ruled. Not every person thinks like you. Okay. You have to be, open to everybody's and everyone's way of thinking. They don't know that Panasonic paid for the trip, paid for the plane ticket, paid for your Japan trip, paid for all this. They don't know that. Just say, as long as you say at the beginning of the video, it's okay. But a bunch of these guys and people, they're not saying it. They're not telling it. Or sometimes they use a double speak, like, oh, thanks, Panasonic, for sending me out. No, that's not what's happening. Okay, Panasonic's paying for it. It's a conflict of interest, extreme bias. At least just say it in the video. Say it in the video. Panasonic pay for the XYZ. My opinions are my own. Panasonic doesn't get to see the video. Just do that and I'll trust you. But a lot of them are not doing that. A lot of them just don't say anything. It's appalling. It's appalling. So anyways, we're kind of up to the famous Medusa tree here in Greenville. This is known as the Medusa tree. And the beautiful thing, what's beautiful in Medusa about it is that it's got all the roots exposed. But the thing, everyone loves taking photos of this. Everyone loves getting their photos taken with it. And it is incredible. It's a beautiful sight. But what blows my mind even more, what people don't even realize, is that all trees' roots look like this. They're just underground. Isn't that incredible? So I took the standard photo just now that you saw. Everyone takes photos like that. And I was like, let me get a little creative. Let me change up the angle, the point of view. Okay, so I got this little scene going on. And, I'm playing around, getting into the Sony menus. And, yeah, look at that. That's, shot that at f11, f12. And then I was like, yeah, let me just try a couple different angles. Now I'm going into the Sony menus. A lot of people complain about the Sony menus. It's just because the cameras have so much stuff in them. There's so much stuff. These cameras are so advanced. That's why there's so many menu items. But I put everything on the FN screen and I can access it. Boom, right away. FN screen. That's all I need. Hit FN and then I got all my stuff right there. So now I'm going with, let me try some depth. Put the focus up top and then put the focus down below. Which do you like better? Do you like the focus above or focus down below? I kind of think the focus down below is better because then you get the huge scale of the tree above you. And it's like you can't see it with the bokeh, right? It looks cool. Now, look, I take a beautiful photo like that. And I'm like, oh, a twig. Oh, I'm going to take a photo of the twig. I get so excited about twigs, mommy. Look at this twig. I'm taking this photo. I don't even know. I should have cut this part. This is ruining my name right here. This photo right here, showing you this photo, has ruined all my integrity. He's like, oh, he takes good photos. You take it. No, I'm not afraid to show the bad photos, okay? I'm not. A lot of times, you watch the YouTube videos, people taking photos, you only see the good photos. Say, nah, I'm going to show you the real photos, okay? I appreciate it when some creators show the raw photos, okay? Because a lot of people, editing has a big play in the style and the look and the feel of the photo. Some could say it's half, maybe even 90% of the photo is in the editing, okay? But me, I keep it simple. I keep it simple with my presets, which are available for you to purchase for the grand sum of $0 because I hit auto. And I put it in Capture One, I hit automatic, and then I, exported the photos, okay? Because, again, I'm just capturing life as it is. I'm not here to make some drama. I'm not going to take the photo. I'm not going to edit it 400, 500, 600 different ways. Spend 7 hours on one photo, burning and dodging and burning. I'm not going to do that. All right. Keeping it natural. That's why I love seeing some creators like Julia Trotti. I like when she shows us the raw photos. Okay. She takes incredible photos. Incredible. Like, I learned so much from her. The only thing is, like, I need some variation in her subject matter. She always takes photos of these, A plus models, conventionally attractive. It's like, oh, like, honestly, you can take a beautiful photo with your phone with these people. You know, the camera has nothing to do with it. The lens has nothing to do with it. Okay, show us some photos of more normal people. But obviously, you want to take good photos. You have good models. I saw these guys coming down. I was like, let me grab some shots. Maybe interesting. Looking at it now, obviously it isn't. But that was going on in my head. Okay, Julia Trotti, it's like, obviously you want to make the photos as good as possible so you get the best looking models. So 100%, that's cool. I love her photos, love her style, love her videos, learned so much from her. I would just like to see some variation in her subject matter. It's like tipping the scales a little bit, always taking photos of these 10 out of 10 people. All right, here I'm walking back. I'm going to be walking back up across the bridge. But I'm walking. This person on the left looked super interesting. I wanted to take a photo of them, but that wasn't the scope of today's shoot. Today's shoot is just walk around, enjoying your time, enjoying your day. If you want to see me, again, I mentioned it previously. I'm going to say it again. Hit the thanks button where you send me some money. I want to shop at Whole Foods once. I've heard about Whole Foods. I want to try shopping at it one time at least. Okay, guys, girls, and everything in between, everybody. Okay. So you hit a thanks and you tell me, what do you want me to take photos of? I'll do this again. I'll, do a photo walk. You tell me what I need to take photos of. Maybe it can be flowers. Maybe it can be leaves. Maybe take photos of only the ground. Maybe take only photos of blurry photos. Take photos of people with permission, without permission, whatever you want. I will do it. All right. I can take photos of anybody. I can get right up in people's faces, take a photo of their face, and be like, what are you doing? Like, I'm taking a photo. What do you think I'm doing? Anyways, I'm walking up here. And then I look over to the left. Oh, it's empty. I don't know. I like empty scenes where it's like places you walk around, but there's nobody around. It makes it beautiful and serene, kind of. So I took a photo. Look at those beautiful colors. Beautiful. It's kind of overcast. The lighting isn't the best in that shot. But hey, I took that shot. Took that photo. Look at the fun family on the left. The accordion guy is still there, making his tips. I don't know how he sits there. It's 95, 32 Celsius, 95 Fahrenheit with humidity in South Carolina. People sitting there playing his accordion. I don't know. Maybe maybe he's from the sun. Okay, he can deal with the heat. He has no problem doing that. So, anyways, walking across the bridge. I saw this cute dog. This person's good because they put some shoes on the dog. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but if it's 80 degrees, 80 Fahrenheit, around 25 Celsius, it's the asphalt is going to be 100 plus, or even 30 Celsius, 35 Celsius. And those little dogs, look at this fun little family right here, just cute little capture, just a moment in time. The asphalt is going to be too hot for them, so I respect people who put the shoes on the dogs. It helps them, keeps their feet from burning. I honestly wanted to take a photo of this family. It looked like a mother-daughter and the dog. The dog was looking at me the whole time. I just wanted to go to the left and take a shot of them. But she was kind of looking at her phone. I was like, well, what's the purpose of taking a photo like that? I'm looking for something a little bit more interesting. But we got, different families, different things happening all around. But I like to look down, and I didn't have a longer lens. These wide focal lengths are a little bit tough if you're just not taking photos of landscape. So I just took a photo of that. I thought it was cool, the curve on the right, the composition, the water, and the people. If you want to take photos of people, it's that lady on the left smiled at me. She's so nice. People are so nice. And man, I love America. People are so nice. They just smile at you, say hi to you, wave at you. Decided to take another shot of the waterfall. This time I focus on a person or the people over there on the left. So we have a little bit of interest going on there. But yeah, when I want to take photos of people, I don't know if do you feel this way? Let me, tell me in the comments. I wanna hear your thoughts. But sometimes it's hard to take photos of people with those wider lenses. So I like prefer 50 millimeters and above. Even if I want to take a photo of them in the environment, I'm just gonna back up because the background compression just works out a lot better. Unless you're going for a stylistic shot with the white stuff. Here we have the Baton Rouge 2, because this is like a metal sculpture that's red. Baton Rouge is red stick. So I call it, my girlfriend and I call these the red sticks, the random red metal sticks. I don't know. It's like some artists put it there. I don't know how it represents Greenville. We got better lighting now. The cloud isn't blocking the sun. We got direct overhead strong lighting. Took a little shot of this nice scene. This hotel on the right here, it's new. You think I could have strained this photo, before I posted it. But anyways, if I'm gonna put it up in my portfolio, I'll straighten it. But that's how I took the photo. I'm giving it to you guys raw, okay? I'm giving it to you raw. So this hotel on the right here, Grand Bohemian Lodge or something like that. It's new. It's under construction for 3 years. And but it's really beautiful. You can walk in the lobby on the right side. There's restaurants. It's a pretty big tourist attraction. So they remodeled this whole area. It looks really nice over here. Families come on down and walk around. And there's actually going to be, I was talking about Whole Foods earlier. I want to be in a Whole Foods, guys. And they're building one, I think, right behind this hotel. I think I read this news article. They're building a brand new Whole Foods that's going to be there. Maybe I can go in. Maybe I can buy something from there. It's up to you. I leave the power of eating and buying stuff from Whole Foods in your hands, all right? You can do that by buying stuff with the affiliate links. I make money. I make commissions if you buy from that. Or you can give me a thanks. Or you can, I don't know, do a paper airplane money. Like I took a shot of this. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice hotel. And if you, get the suite at the top, you get a view of the waterfall right there. That's going to be beautiful. I don't know how much it costs. Probably in the thousands of dollars, I'm expecting. It's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be cheap. So anyways, they're going to be opening up a Whole Foods, right there in that building right up ahead. And that's really nice. I saw some pretty yellow flowers. And you know me, I like to get down low, open up that aperture and get it nice. The flowers were, hitting the sensor. I couldn't see with the screen. The viewfinder is unusable, but thankfully the screen, you can mostly see it in the sunlight and just use that as your composition tool. And it works out for me too, because I'm actually 6'4" or 194 centimeters. So if I put it up to my eye, I'm just like doing a low angle on every shot. I gotta look down. Not many people are as tall as me, all right? So using just the screen and putting out up ahead, up in front of me, and moving up and down, I can see the screen that's big enough. Kind of works out, honestly. It's kind of like shooting with a phone, but you get used to it. So that's why the viewfinder is not a huge deal breaker for me. This guy on the left was super polite. He just like nodded at me. That's one thing about living in Greenville, South Carolina, and South Carolina in general. Like guys will just nod when they look at you, just as like a hey, how's it going kind of thing. They don't do that. I used to live in Washington, D.C. for 7 years. Nobody does that. Nobody nods at you. Nobody looks at you. Nobody says hi to you. It's just a city environment versus more of a smaller town environment. Greenville is, quote unquote, small town and small city. I would call it a small city. It's not really a town, but it's definitely smaller than your big cities. Earlier, I was talking about how these buildings kind of like ruin the view now. And that's what these buildings are. It's apartment buildings on the right and a Bank of America bank building on the left. It's good that the city is growing, but it's a little sad that you can't see that view anymore. So here I am walking by. Yeah, A7C, the viewfinder is not a huge deal breaker for me. I just use it to review photos now. Some people are like, is it a deal breaker if I can't see the viewfinder? Viewfinders have always been weird for me anyways because of my height. I always have to be angling down or have to be bending my knees because I want to try to get the field of view the same as the people I'm looking at, their eyes, the eye lines. And then also I wear glasses and I'm left eye dominant. And I don't know if you guys know this, but most cameras, the viewfinders is for right eye dominant people. You try to put your left eye in the viewfinder with glasses on, I have a giant honking nose, okay? I'm Arab, all right? I am Arab. Arabs have huge noses, Okay, it's a well-known fact. Go Google on Wikipedia. In Arab, there's a whole section. It's about how Arabs have huge noses. Okay. Anyways, I'm walking by and I see this mural. Like, honestly, guys, I've been living in Greenville now 4 years, been coming to Greenville for over 15 years. I never seen this mural before. It's kind of hidden. I was like, oh, look at this beautiful mural. So I line it up, take the shot, just need one single shot. Boom. Look how beautiful. And it's the falls. It's Falls Park, but kind of in a distorted way with flowers, and it's beautiful. So anyways, huge nose. I wear glasses, left eye dominant. It's not a recipe for success when it comes to viewfinders. Doesn't really work for me, so I don't miss it that much. But anyways, thank you. If you made it this far, like the video, subscribe, comment below if you like the photos. Let me know if you like it. This is the end of the video. Those are all the shots I took. Do you like the photos? Let me know. Do you like this video? Let me know. Let's talk. Thank you so much for watching.